Hello again. It can be easy to settle into a routine of waiting for the next thing. The weekend, a vacation, milestone events. But I think life is best enjoyed when we don't let it pass us by. When we can appreciate each day, even if it's just for a few moments. I used to wait, passing the time, scrolling, numbing myself in between adventures and the things I had to do, like work or administration tasks. I think these things kept me in a cycle of burnout where all I could do was doom scroll. Giving myself the space to do these things, allowing myself time to appreciate the little things, saved me from this cycle. It stopped being something that I had to remind myself to take time for and turned into a natural rhythm of my day. If you struggle with this as well, pour yourself a cup of tea and let's settle in. Now, these are just a few of my favorite easy ways to slow down and enjoy more out of everyday life. Number 1, enjoy candlelit evenings and natural light during the day. I swear by this as one of the easiest ways that you can improve your well-being. Soft, warm light in the evenings, readying your body for much needed sleep, and daylight for energy in the mornings. This is just one of the ways that paying attention to your body's natural rhythm can uplift you, and it kind of feels romantic too. I really don't think that there's anything that romantic or enjoyable about a bright overhead light. Save that for the office. But once you're home in the evening, keep the big lights off, light the candles, turn on the lamps, and just nestle in. Which leads me to my second point, which is to nest. Now, what does nesting look like? Like, what does nesting even mean? To me, it's spending the time to create cozy nooks for yourself where you naturally want to take a pause. You can create a place where you can easily find inspiration. This does take some preparation because you definitely need to prepare your space in advance so that when you want to relax or create, you can do so in a clutter-free area. It's important to place things in your sight that bring you joy, and you can set up a diffuser with your favorite scent, bring a basket of blankets within arm's reach, fluff your pillows, whatever that you need to do in order to feel comfortable and cozy. For me personally, this also means having a clean and tidy space, as that is what is most relaxing to me. My husband and I prioritize keeping the space where we hang out and relax the most in our house the cleanest. And once you've created your nest, make sure to take time to savor moments. Appreciate the sunlight shining through the window, savor the smells of herbs and spices while cooking dinner, and admire the home that you've created. It may sound silly, but it's important to spend time to be mindful, acknowledging the simplest of things. And tip number 4 is to keep a journal. At the very least, write something every single day. Get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Yes, you can keep a digital diary, but writing on paper with a pen in hand is just a lot more romantic. And this is a way to, this is a list about romanticizing your life. So get a moleskin journal, get a pen that you love to write with, and treat yourself and spend some time with your thoughts. And besides, it's also an excellent way to solidify memories that you make. I have a book. I'm just trying to see if I can see it to remember the title. And I think it's called The Art of Making Memories by Mike Viking. I'll have to link it down below. But it's a really interesting read about how we solidify these memories into our heads. And the more memorable experiences that you have, the easier it is to create lasting memories. And also writing things down and being able to, if you're going to keep a journal, describing things, sensations is the easiest way to bring yourself back to a certain time or place and to kind of reignite that feeling within. And I think that kind of brings me back to some of my previous points about really setting the mood and the tone and infusing your life with these kind of magical moments that you go out of your way to create. If you think about being the main character of your own life, the main character in books and in movies isn't spending time scrolling. And so in order to have a romantic life, you need to live and you need to cherish individual moments, and that may feel overwhelming at first, but soon it becomes the norm and it becomes a habit. My fifth tip for slowing down and romanticizing your life is to work with your hands every single day. I suggest finding something that's rhythmic and mindless, something that's busy work. It is scientifically proven to give you a boost. You don't have to be creative. You could do something that's entirely productive, like washing dishes or chopping up some vegetables. But if you would like to be creative, I highly recommend knitting. I've talked about it before in other videos. It's incredibly mindful. My favorite way to enjoy that hobby as well is by putting on an audiobook and listening to it. Right now, I've actually been working my way through Agatha Christie's Poirot books, and I really recommend listening to the audiobooks because Hugh Fraser does such an incredible job with reading all the different characters and the voices, and it's just something I think that we don't often get to do anymore. You know, we're always constantly bombarded with such overstimulation, and so to just be able to like sit there and listen to someone tell you a story is actually very rewarding. My sixth tip is to put on something beautiful. I always feel a million times better when I enjoy what I'm wearing. I don't do sweatpants because I know that I just feel blah when I wear them. If putting on sweatpants is something that you really enjoy and makes you feel good, absolutely keep doing that. So please don't take my advice as, you know, me saying that it's not a good thing or that I'm being judgmental. It's not that at all. I just personally find, I work from home, so I also don't get the opportunity very often to get dressed up. So after my first year of working from home, I decided to make it a priority to get dressed every day and to wear all the clothes that I have at home. So I actually have a reason to wear them. And I can say without a doubt that when I get dressed up, I feel productive, I feel my mood is instantly elevated. Yeah, if you're like me and also spend a lot of time around your house, why not wear something that you love to romanticize your life and something that makes you feel happy? You definitely do not need a reason to dress up. It's fun to cosplay a Disney princess sometimes and wear a really pretty dress to clean your house. Every day is a reason enough to celebrate. So this is me telling you to just give it a try. I don't know, it is a lot of fun, and it makes life feel a little bit more romantic, even when maybe the outside world isn't so pleasant. These are just a few simple things that I feel have made a really big impact on my baseline happiness from day to day. I have struggled a lot in the past with mental health, pretty much my whole life. So I'm definitely not saying that these things replace the need for therapy or getting assistance, or that these things will instantly make you happy. Romanticizing my life, however, has made me more grateful. It's made me a more relaxed person, which has allowed me to manage my mental well-being better on the day-to-day. If you're looking for other ways that I've talked about in the past about managing my mental health, I do have a few videos on Hygge. This really changed how I feel in the winter. And I also have a video specifically on seasonal affective disorder, which I'll probably have a card for. Do you have any tips or ideas for romanticizing your life, or ways that you like to slow down? I'd love to know. I'd love to hear more ways that you're staying cozy this winter. All of my best. Kate.